back,
Oh,
back to
sorry.
this fucking bullshit.
I need to reactivate
So
the fact that it's
vows to continue devouring planets until all of Universe 7 is dead, and then Goku turns into autonomous Ultra Instinct again, different from perfected Ultra Instinct or true Ultra Instinct or Ultra Instinct Sign, somehow. Because his hair is white again instead of being a different gray. I don't fucking know. Fuck, where was I? Oh yeah, and then Moro summons his arm back, but he just found it already. I thought he already grabbed it. He gets Miras's powers? He becomes an angel. What? Okay. And they fight again. They fight, but because Goku is afraid of how much they damage Earth. Wait, when did they get to Earth? When did they go back to Earth? When did that happen? Hold on. What? Fucking never mind. Who gives a shit? Moro is shocked at what his body can do now. Ooh woo. And kicks Goku into a mountain, and Moro gets inflated big and round. And Whis explains that it's the angel power that's inflating him, and Goku gets the advantage. And he reminds him that he's experiencing the same thing that Sagondis experienced when Moro killed him. His name is Saganbo. Sorry, I keep calling him Sagondis in my head. Urges Moro to give up the power before it destroys him, and then Moro gets real mad and realizes he needs a body strong enough to do it. And Whis tells Goku that if he wants to kill him, then he should do it already, because this is like the 5th fucking time a character told him to kill this guy already, and if he gives him another senzu bean, I'm going to have a stroke. He's acting out real unwise now that Moro's inflated big and round. So he tries to finish him off, and then Moro merges himself with the planet. And Whis tells everyone that Moro's fate is now tied to Earth, and that all of Goku's training was for nothing, and his body is a living bomb that'll eradicate the entire galaxy if it's destroyed. And Moro laughing while he continues to get bigger and rounder. He summons a bunch of fists from the Earth to attack Goku from different directions. And Whis notices that Moro keeps getting stronger and will eventually... Yeah, we already know that the galaxy is going to be annihilated. You said that a second ago, you fucking twit. Beerus decides to intervene, but before he can do anything, Whis is notified that Beerus was summoned by the Grand Minister and chooses to head back there immediately. And then before they leave, Whis tells Goku that the only way to beat Moro is to destroy the crystal on his forehead to have him release Miras's power, and doing that will defeat him without destroying the Earth. Can't you just summon Purunga and get the Earth back if you do that? We've just established that Purunga's around because the Daima guy gave Goku Bardock's scouter and gave him the Superman message. Whis and Beerus then leave for like the 7th time during this fight, I just realized. They've left like 7 times so far. And Moro keeps getting bigger and the crystal starts sinking into his folds. And that's what... that is actually what's happening.
Yep. I need to get out of the frog costume.
Suddenly, Vegeta shows up with a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan evolved. I still think they should just call it Royal Blue. And he uses the Forced Spirit Fission technique that he learned from the little green men yard rats, and punches the ground to make Moro deflate. That is the actual word used here. Deflate. With a set certain amount of time. What?
What other word would you use?
No, shrink. Oh, that's another one. Never mind. With a certain amount of time before becoming exhausted, Goku charges in, but he falls short of Moro's forehead. How? You can fly. Then
It's really big.
He gets entangled by Moro, and then Goku curses himself, wondering if he lacks enough god power. Excuse me? What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Is it like a fucking Red Bull? Do you need a drink? I need a fucking drink. And Jocko goes flies to the lookout to find Boo, who's still around despite the fact that the I forgot the Supreme Grand. I'm gonna throw up. Yes, for Boo, and then drained Goku drops back to his base form just as everyone. Oh my god, he was in Ultra Instinct this entire time, and he still got the shit kicked out of him. How the fuck? The entire point of. Don't worry about it. Piccolo asked if Vegeta can use the Force Fission technique in reverse by gathering up energy and giving it to Go. You can just give him the energy like normal. You've done it before. It happened like at least once in every single arc. Confirming that he can, and the Z Fighters give their energy to Vegeta, so that Vegeta gives the energy to Goku by using the reverse Spirit Fission technique. Confirming that he can do that. It's just another Spirit Bomb. And on Monster Island, Goten and Trunks also hear Piccolo's voice and offer up their energy. Oh, right, I forgot they put them there as like a version of a fucking boarding school. So they're hanging out with 17 and saving the animals and the furries, because it's been established that there's also furries on the island. Which I guess is like a in-universe form of segregation. I don't get it.
The president was a dog.
It's true. Well, I mean, look, just because the president is a member of a minority doesn't mean that the minority gets treated any better. Politics. So gathered all the energy, and then Vegeta adds his own. I thought he already did, and then passes it to Goku, and he revitalizes Goku just enough to achieve Super Saiyan Blue, which is enough to let him reach the crystal. Wait, how much weaker is Vegeta than Goku at this point? Then, never mind. Oh my God, it's Oob. Why is Oob here? Hold on.
To hurt you specifically.
Wait, so this is going past End of Z?
Mm-hmm.
Because they know Oob now. Okay, so I guess End of Z didn't happen. And then Goku turns into a giant avatar?
The lost headband?
More like the blue ones. The Cameron ones. Because he's blue.
That's
And everyone loses hope, and Moro goes insane. I thought he already was. The guy was gonna blow himself up. How much more insane can you get? Within him overwhelming the remains of his mind as okay, so he becomes Cell Max, basically. And they plan to rescue Goku, and they notice a giant ball of God energy approaching. It's coming from a young boy in a small village, Oob, who sends his energy thanks to assistance from the Grand Supreme Kai, who's reappeared again through Boo. Okay, Vegeta gives it to Goku one last time, but this time it's enough. Why does he need to give it to him? Goku already knows how to gather energy. This is a thing. This is a plot point. It's how the fucking Spirit Bomb works. This is like the. He can just do that. He can just do that and get the energy directly. Why does he need Vegeta to play fucking Water Boy? He reawakens the autonomous Ultra Instinct, not to be confused with true Ultra Instinct, perfected Ultra Instinct Sign. Okay. but also manifest an ethereal avatar made entirely of energy in the shape of Goku. It's even larger than Moro, and the avatar overpowers Moro. Oh god, it is the avatar state. Fuck my life. Fuck my whole life.
Do this at one point.
What?
Doesn't Korra do that at one point?
Yes. It is. Yes, that does happen. This is the Avatar state. Spoilers for Avatar and Avatar: Legend of Korra. The Avatar overpowers Moro, and the physical body of Goku.
You can't say that after you've said it.
And then the physical body of Goku jumps out of the Avatar, and with a single punch, he shatters the crystal, and Moro's body crumbles as he explodes. I thought the entire point was to prevent him from exploding, and now you're telling me that he is exploding? I guess it's just an explosion that doesn't destroy the universe, the galaxy. They can just go to South Galaxy and find a different set of Dragon Balls and fix it all. We know they exist. We know they're around. There's a Super Dragon Balls. Who gives a shit? Dust settles. Goku turns towards his friends and gives a thumbs up, because the Goku thing where he gives a thumbs up at every fucking opportunity, like he's trying to check the wind speed. And then he concludes that he asks where the final burst of power came from, and he goes, oh my god, there must be someone super amazing on Earth. And then in Noob's village, Grand Supreme Kai says thanks before going back to the lookout, where he turns back to Good Boo, who has no memory of this, much to Mr. Satan's elation. Is he gonna make his wife again? And then there's the epilogue, where Mr. Satan, his wife, Booby. And Mr. Satan puts on a feast in his garden, and after the feast, Goku takes Eska? Who the fuck is Eska? who the fuck is Eska? Hold on. Who the fuck is this? A character that was at the start of this arc and just fucking disappeared, I guess. Okay, never mind. Who gives a goddamn shit? It takes Eska back to New Namek. What did they forget Dende's around? Dende was around like a few bits ago, healing people. Why do they need another Namekian? At least he's not calling them Piccolos still. That was embarrassing. Remember when he found all the Namekians and he went, wow, look at all these Piccolos. Like a goddamn racist.
Babe, I haven't watched Dragon Ball.
It's because
You've been doing this talk for 3 hours and I don't know Dragon Ball.
It's because he's never actually met any Namekian during the Namek saga. That's a thing.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he never met them. They all got disappeared while he was unconscious. Yeah, don't fucking worry about it. There's 5 minutes in that saga that last an entire 2 days. And then he goes back to New Namek, and Purunga restores the planets and lives that were consumed by Moro, and the universe returns to how it was before. Okay, so it's what I said. Who cares if he blows up Earth? You can just wish it back. Fuck. A few days later, Goku and Vegeta and Good Boo are taken to the Galactic Patrol headquarters to be part of a ceremony where they and Jaco get a medal for beating Moro, and then a fifth appears. Oh my god, Miras is back. He comes out of the crowd to everyone's shock because they thought that he got fucking disappeared. He evaporated because he became a good guy. Whis even said that he's sad that Miras is fucking dead because he's his younger brother. And Miras tells him that it's true that he no longer exists as an angel. And a few days before the few days later. What? Okay, so we skipped a few days later, and then they skip back to a few days before. They go to Zeno's palace, and Whis apologizes to his father because he feels responsible that Miras violated their code by not being a neutral, fence-sitting cuckwad. And the Grand Minister says that he made a big mistake by putting Miras under Whis' care, Normally, rule-breaking angels are to be erased forever, but in this circumstances, he personally erased Mirrors himself briefly before bringing him back again as a mortal, and that his angel's powers are gone now. And when asked why he would show such mercy, Shin appears. Why is Shin there? Who gives a shit about Shin? He's just a regular fucking Kai. It's explained that Shin offered to sacrifice his own life in exchange for Miras's, but okay, but if Shin dies, then Beerus dies. So you can't do it. And for all the trouble the three caused, the Grand Minister decides to punish them, and they must play with the Xenos. And that's the punishment. That's somehow worse than being erased from existence. It's just babysitting for a bit. And back in the present, the present from the few days forward, few days prior to the few days forward, I guess. At the Galactic Patrol headquarters, Goku and company continue to have a good time, celebrating with a commemorative photo. It's the guy where Goku grabbed his dick once as a greeting. That happened. Goku grabbed someone's dick because he thought it's the hand. And Goku and Vegeta's time as Galactic Patrol's members comes to an end, and the universe is at peace once again. I thought it was already at peace earlier. Who gives a fucking shit? Getty Macaroni.
I love her so much. I love you so fucking much.
Getting back already. I'm going back to the Aslam.
Back to the Aslam. Oh, fucking hell. It's just like when I read the plot of Secret Wars 2016.
The Macaroni Gang. I can't. I keep cranberry.